Self-esteem. Meditation with the sword Excalibur. Sit comfortably in a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Place your feet flat on the floor. Your arms and legs are not crossed. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let go of all negative thoughts. Let them go with an exhale and fill your entire body with positivity with every inhale. In and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. Now bring your attention to your heart center. Breathe into your heart center and feel how it expands with each inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. In and out. Maybe you see all kinds of colors. Maybe you see a bright white or golden light. Then you discover a beautiful, old-fashioned spiral staircase with a beautifully decorated iron handrail leading down. You slowly walk towards those stairs. Grab the handrail and carefully place your foot on the top step. Where would those stairs lead you? Curious, you step on the next step, and the next, until you reach the very bottom of the stairs and discover a tunnel. There is little light there. You walk through the tunnel, but where to? Until you see a door at the end of the tunnel. You grab the door handle of the heavy oak door. What could be behind that door? You open the door and look into a dark black hole. It seems like a passage, a portal to another dimension. You carefully step over the threshold and try to look around you in the dark. Inside yourself you say, "Let there be light." And you see how the darkness turns into a world of light. You are in the most hidden place of your heart. Everything is possible within this space. Become aware of the sound, the vibration with which the entire space is filled. Observe your inner heart. What do you see? What do you feel? Do you see colors? What do the walls of this room look like? Are there symbols on the walls? You are all alone here. No one can enter your inner heart. No one. This is your safe, sacred place. This is a place where you can always go and retreat. Here you can feel in peace and quiet how you think about yourself, what you believe about yourself. Are you good enough? Do you value yourself regardless of whether you succeed or not in what you do? Do you feel that you are valuable, lovable, necessary for this life? Priceless? What do you want to tell yourself about your self-worth? It doesn't matter what other people think or have done or achieved. You are the only one who determines your self-worth. If you believe you are worthy and valuable, you are worthy and valuable. Even if you don't believe that, you are worthy and valuable. Don't let your self-esteem depend on external things, but internal qualities. What is really important in determining your self-worth? What qualities do you have? Are you kind? Do you have compassion, empathy, respect for others? How do you deal with people around you? Look at your good qualities and don't always focus on what you see as negative in yourself. Let go of your need for perfectionism. Work on softening your critical inner voice. Stop pointing out your shortcomings all the time. Stop criticizing yourself all the time. Soon that inner voice will gain the upper hand and think she's right. If you start criticizing yourself again, take a step back, pause for a moment and look at it from a distance. Remind yourself that whatever you do or don't do, you are worthy and valuable. Focus on the positive. There are always things happening that you experience as negative, and if you focus on them, you may only see those things. However, there are countless positive things. Focus on that and confirm your self-worth. Look at all that you have overcome within yourself. For example, write down what you have done to develop, to grow, what steps you have taken to get where you are now. Have you done things that you have always dreaded, that you thought you would never dare to do, but you still took that step? What victories have you had over yourself? What a satisfaction that gave you. Look at where you were in life a few years ago, or even just a year ago, and where you are now. what changes. And you did it all yourself by working on yourself, through self-examination, by working things out, including with people you have hurt in the past, or who have hurt you. Look how you have changed in that time, how much more loving you have become, more forgiving, how you now let others in their self-esteem. Look at that, instead of focusing on what you see as wrong, because so-called mistakes are there to learn from, to take one step further. Everybody makes mistakes. What matters is that we learn from the lessons given to us and grow as a result, taking one step further on the way to that beautiful new world that is within reach of all of us. Undergo the lessons with ease and grace. Go with the flow and don't fight against yourself. Be kind to yourself, tolerant and compassionate. Why would you treat yourself differently than your fellow man? Forgive yourself. Accept yourself without judgment or excuses. Also try to look at yourself through the eyes of someone who loves you. You can repeat the following affirmations to yourself a few times. I let go of the need for perfection. 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 I completely let go of self-criticism. 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 I completely release competition with others. 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 I accept myself exactly as I am. 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 There is no sword of Damocles hanging over your head, no great danger. There is no one who can take away your self-esteem but you. There is only one who can give you your self-esteem, and that's you. That's why it's called self-esteem. Focus now on another sword, the sword Excalibur. Connect with your inner heart and call upon the unconditional loving energy of the sword Excalibur that is unique to you and your energy signature. The sword appears before your inner eye. What prevents you from taking a closer look at it here, in your inner heart? From picking it up and holding it? It dances and seems to make a singing sound. That helps you overcome your hesitation to take the sword. Feel the sword. Hold it. How heavy is it? What does the handle look like? Is it set with gemstones? Look at it from all sides. What colors is it? Are there signs, symbols on the sword? Does it glitters? Does it shine? How is it sharpened? What metal is it made of? Where in the hidden place of your heart does it show itself? What memories come to mind that are connected to Avalon? King Arthur and his knights? Guinevere? The Lady of the Lake? To Excalibur? Ask this part of yourself if it has a message for you. Maybe that message is that you are worthy. You are worth it. The sword Excalibur. Accept the great honor of holding and using the sword. You deserve that honor. Feel worthy. Integrate this part into yourself when you are ready. Feel the gratitude that you have been able to connect with this part of you, with this time and these events that can now be healed. Go back through the heavy oak door that you close tightly behind you. Back through the tunnel until you reach the spiral staircase again. You carefully go up the stairs, step by step by step, until you reach the top again, where the journey started, back in your body. Move your hands, move your feet, open your eyes and look around you. You are back in the here and now, grounded. You have integrated an old, forgotten part of yourself. You feel held in unconditional love. Write down your experiences or sit quietly for a while to let it sink in deeply. You are worth it. And so it is.